Hi, my name is Mr. Loza. I teach art foundations here at Jordan High School. And one of the things I wanted to talk about was our class. The major emphasis of this course was to provide a visual foundation for art concepts for the students to explore intellectually and also experientially. This course was made to develop students' visual literacy skills as well as technical artistic skills. Our goal was to apply the elements of art and principles of design to create two-dimensional and three-dimensional works of art that can actually expand and connect to other classes and pathways as well. One of our emphasis of this class was to reflect, critique, and connect our own personal experiences to the art making practices. One of the ways we connected to pathways is that art is actually a collaborative process, and we focus on in this class on how it actually connects to the community and how we can actually develop skills for presenting, developing, critiquing, and influencing our environment around us. What I'm going to do is actually show you some examples of some of the work we've done this past year, which includes some two-dimensional drawings, some three-dimensional work, some painting, and some work from observation. So this semester we had to be quite resourceful. So students actually used a lot of their own experiences and own materials from their own home to work on and create projects. This is an example of these color theory studies where students actually took elements and things and objects from their home and created these cool, warm color composition studies. This semester we also focus on the fundamentals, a lot on drawing, on idea preparation and development. As you can see, some examples of some student work where they actually focus on value scale ranges, some detailed work, and even some contour line drawing from observation. During this time, we also looked to our community as a resource for the art making process. We developed album covers, we designed logos, we actually took Google Street Map tours around the neighborhood and analyzed empty blocks and looked at the possibilities of what can be done with them. Using this assignment, we focused on geometric shapes and what they would look like as large three-dimensional sculptures. We also didn't let the fact that we were working from home or had limited resources stop us from creating meaningful projects connected to our community. Students actually created habitat logo designs for the aquarium. We treated this like a professional artist prompt where students actually developed their ideas, they presented their concepts, and they actually showed their final design process along with a written reflection talking about how they made the work and how they felt about it. One of the highlights about having students come back to the classroom and on campus was actually being able to offer them more supplies. And we would go out into our little garden we have here on campus, right by our art department, and students actually got to paint and draw from observation along with the students at home. We would do is actually hand out supplies to them, make sure they had it available to them. And that's one of the things I want to emphasize, even though we're reaching the end of the semester, that if any of the students do need supplies or materials, it's only a phone call or email away. I'm happy to drop off materials or actually have them at the front of the school available for them as well. If you have any questions about your child's progress in my class, feel free to reach out. You can reach me at jloza1 at longbeachschools.net. I will include my information and extension at the end of this presentation. Feel free to take a look at the artwork and don't hesitate to reach out. I was happy to have you join us and have a good day. Bye.